Well, good morning. I welcome each one of you again in the mathematics class of Sporting Angels. See, we are learning properties of rational numbers. We are already conversant with the properties of natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Today, we shall be discussing about the properties of rational numbers. See, let's discuss about the closure rule first. The closure rule, as we all know, we have already studied it for the whole numbers as well as the integers. Similar is the case here. When two rational numbers are added, do we get a rational number? The answer is yes. That means rational numbers are closed under addition. When we subtract a rational number from a rational number, is the result a rational number? The answer is yes. So we can say that the rational numbers are closed under subtraction also. Similar is the case with multiplication. Are they closed under division? No. See, when we divide A by B, or let me make it, do we get the same thing when we divide B? Do we get a rational number in both the cases? For example, divide 1 by 0 and also divide 0 by 1. See, divisibility by 0 is not defined. This is the reason we come to a conclusion that rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction and multiplication, but they are not closed under division. Let's talk about commutativity. Rational numbers are said to be commutative when A plus B gives the same result as B plus A. To make it more clear to you, when I add 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3, it will give you the same result as 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 2. Therefore, rational numbers are commutative when added. Rational numbers are also commutative when multiplied. A into B is the same what we get when we multiplied B into A. Changing position will not matter. But A minus B is not the same what B minus A is. Similar is the case, A divided by B is not the same what we get B divided by A. Therefore, subtraction and division are not commutative for rational numbers, but addition and multiplication are commutative for rational numbers. Now let's talk about associativity. See, it doesn't make any difference whether you add the second and third number first and then add the first one, or add the first and second first and then add the third one. Will it really make a difference? Not at all. Let's take an example. See, when we say 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 8, let us find out how much is it. See, these are to be added first. Here the LCM is 8. It gives you 2 plus 1, and this gives you 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 8, which in turn will give you 8. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 upon 8. Now let's do it the other way. Let's take it 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4. Let these two be added first and then we will take 1 upon 8. Will it really make a difference? Let's see. These two added first. LCM is 4. 2 plus 1 to be added to 1 upon 8. This should give you 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 8. Here you have LCM 8. This should give you 6 plus 1. Hardly makes a difference. There is no difference in both the cases. Therefore, if we can come to a conclusion that A plus B plus C is the same, what we get by adding A plus B first and then adding C. That means rational numbers are associative while adding. They are also associative for multiplication. It will not make any difference. You take any numbers. But for subtraction, rational numbers are not associative. Similar is the case with division. For division, rational numbers are not associative. Let's take the role of 0. Whether you take A plus 0 or 0 plus A, when 0 is added to a rational number, it doesn't make any difference. This is the additive identity also. The role of 1. When 1 is multiplied with a rational number, it will not make any difference. 0 added will not make a difference, and 1 multiplied will not make a difference. Any number multiplied with 1 will give you the same number. So this is the multiplicative identity. In case of whole numbers and integers, we have already learnt. See, in your younger classes, you have already learnt what an additive identity is and what a multiplicative identity is. I hope you haven't forgotten it. Have you really? I'm sure you haven't. Reciprocal. We are already conversant with it. The reciprocal of A. Reciprocal of A is 1 upon A. And the reciprocal of 1 upon A is A. Clear? So we have talked the closure rule, the commutative rule, the associativity, the role of 0, the role of 1, and of course reciprocal. Let's talk about the distributive property of multiplication over addition. The distributive property of multiplication over addition. When A is multiplied with B plus C, it gives you AB plus AC. I hope I have made all the things very clear. Learn these properties, practice them. For any doubt, come back to me again. We shall meet again tomorrow at the same time for the next mathematics class. Tomorrow we shall be learning on how to represent rational numbers on a number line and finding infinite number of numbers, a given number of numbers on the number line. Till then, it's bye from Sporting Angels Mathematics class. Thank you.